As you've heard me begin to announce at St. John's, we have another project in our beautiful historic church. And this time it's getting a new console for the organ. You know, the organ is the central piece of our very inspirational and wonderful music program we have here. And the console, we knew, was kind of getting to its last leg, and we've had a few times where it's begun to fail, which means it sticks and becomes inoperable. It also, as I told you, sounds like a cow dying. It is not a pleasant sound, so we're hoping and praying that doesn't happen during a Sunday Mass, but as a result, it kind of pushed this project to the front of the burner. Right before Christmas, I signed a new contract for the new console, and the good news is it will be back to us in time, restored before Christmas. It is going to cost us $298,000. We do, as of today, have a little under $110,000 in hand already from some very generous donors. So we're not looking at a huge amount of money, but we do need to raise the rest of that by the time it's returned to us, which will probably be late fall or right before Thanksgiving. So once again, I'm asking the help of the people of St. John's. You know, this is a beautiful church, a beautiful history we have been entrusted with. And unfortunately, it does cost money to keep this beautiful history up and running. Just last year, we completed the restoring of the beautiful stained glass windows, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your generosity, which has completely funded that project. Now I need to ask you for that same generosity. Our organ is a central part of our worship as Catholic Christians, and this upgrade will give us reliability and also continue the great and very powerful and beautiful music tradition we've all come to appreciate here at St. John's. So please be generous. Any gift, small or large, helps us get that another $180,000 or so we need to be able to pay this off by the end of the year. So I thank you for your generosity, and I thank you for your willingness to continue to step up to keep this beautiful historic church that has been entrusted to all of us, this vibrant family of faith and parish that it can be.
I want to thank Father John and you, the parishioners of this beautiful parish, for undertaking this organ restoration at this time. It's indeed an honor and a privilege and a blessing to serve this wonderful parish through the ministry of music. As Father John has related, the console, which has been here for about 35 years, is in a state of disrepair, and it's time for us to become good stewards of this music ministry and of this beautiful historic pipe organ here at the church. So I'm delighted to be a part of this project during this time. A couple of things about the console that you may not know, or about the pipes that you may not realize. The console controls all the beautiful pipes here in this historic case, and the console has been failing, as Father John described. One of the things that's happening on the current console is that the keys are beginning to warp, and so they're not laying flat, and there's not a consistency of the key desk here. So some of them are sticking up a little bit more, some of them are sort of sinking down, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to play music which has a lot of quicker, faster notes in it. The second thing that the organist likes to use are what we call pistons. And pistons, when I punch this little white button, they change the sound that I have on the organ. So you can see these pistons are actually moving the stops here, and there are 2 of them that currently work out of a total of 8. These no longer function as they should be functioning. So one of the things that we want to address is that issue with the instrument. The third thing that Father John alluded to is that we have pedal notes are sticking. When I press the pedal notes down with my feet, the pedal notes do not return back up, so the sound continues to stay on while I'm playing. So the new console that we will have not just 2 manuals, but it will have 3 manuals, and the stops on that instrument will be arranged horizontally so that the soul can be seen over while the organist is playing during the Mass or for any liturgical celebration. So that's a wonderful improvement in the ability to provide beautiful music for this parish. We are also going to add some carefully selected and designed digital voices to the instrument, which will enhance the tonal range of the organ. So we can accompany those beautiful quiet moments of the Mass, or we can have a wonderful, more majestic sound with a beautiful trumpet that's going up to the front for weddings and other large ceremonial occasions. And we're also going to put a few judicious stops up at the front of the church near the cantor stand so that the cantor can hear the organ more in real time, if you will. So we'll take care of a little bit of that delay that happens. So those are some of the main points of this restoration process. We're not going to get rid of any of the beautiful pipework that's already here. Some of that's been here since 1837. We're just going to simply augment it and add to that. So again, I'm thrilled about this project. I'm so delighted to be a part of this. And once again, I thank you, I thank Father John, and the parishioners here at the church for undertaking this very important project at this time.